Hey everyone, welcome back to Disney Sorcerer Arena. So today I want to talk to you about a couple things. We have patch notes that just dropped, but I want to talk to you real quick about some stuff that's in the game that I want to make sure that you're aware of, especially if you're a free-to-play player. Like I know so many of you are. First of all, if I can find where they are, it's always a challenge. There are these new floral mystery boxes at Chester here. You get the pass order coins, which are always nice. You get some whatever this is and this, and you just get stuff. And gems, of course, which are always nice, especially if you're trying to save up for those for the double gear or the double token drops or the double whatever. You need to make sure that you have gems to refresh those nodes. And so, do yourself a favor, pick up these floral mystery boxes, pick up the Inferno add chest, even if you're not Inferno, because you can do these 3 times a day, about 8 hours apart, and you will get a sizable chunk. So when eventually you do get to the Inferno, you can have a lot of energy to spend that. And then just the regular normal ad chest, which are always here, which give you the Scrooge swimsuit. I still think is in here. The swimsuit Scrooge, and if you've got enough, it's just going to turn that into usable market tokens, and more gems, of course, which is always nice. On top of your normal energy refreshes, that being the campaign, which is here, of course, in the Grand Campaign here, and then the Ascension energy, all of which you can use to save up for gear or tokens or whatever. But I just want to make sure that you're aware of that, because I think it's important to the game that we keep encouraging the developers to say, hey, we're still here, we still care about this game, we still want to see you improve upon it, and I think that's going to be a lot of good stuff. Anyway, on to the patch notes. Ex-Captain Social Summoner, hope you had a blessed Easter filled with the love and grace of God. That's an important statement there. This week in DSA, we will be having the Summer Roar celebration with limited time Summer Roar bundles, character tokens, talismans, packs, and special ad chests. The talisman packs will be available next week, so that's important to note. If you're a person that likes the talismans, they're going to be available next week. The ongoing T9 gear offer sales end on the 15th. Enjoy fantastic Friday deals and special gems over the weekend. Today, the 12th, the Summer Roar celebration bundles are available. The double Inferno Gold thing happens tonight. Wreck-It Ralph event comes back tomorrow with double drops in the Wreck-It Ralph side campaign. The Ferocious Face-Off on the 14th. Summoner Showdown on the 14th. Robin Hood again, the Robin Hood Gold thing again on the 15th. The Monsters Inc. Scare Floor on the 16th. The new pass holder starts on the 16th, which is Huntsman. So if you need more Huntsman and more Kingdom Villain tokens, that's going to be your place to pick some of those up. The pass holder leaderboard, of course, comes back on the 16th, and the grand token stuff, the double drops are going to be for the next week are going to be the grand coins. On top of that, the Buzz Lightyear event is coming on the 19th, I guess. If you're, hopefully you're getting your so that means get your Interstellar team ready for that. And then the Alice event comes back on the 20th. The Maleficent event, hopefully you're close to being able to get Maleficent if you've been working on that, on the 23rd. And then the good old Evil Queen and Huntsman event comes back on the 27th. So that's, it's been a month. Hopefully you've improved your roster a little bit between now and then flash gift drops, and then see you in the arena. So, unfortunately, another week without news about stuff. But we have known that this week that this month we're just supposed to keep working on characters, keep gearing our characters up so that we can, so that hopefully some of you can unlock Evil Queen, because they're making it. I feel like they're making it fairly obvious that Evil Queen is going to be a substantial character going forward, whether that's in the form of the new Inferno thing that we're coming or whatever. But they're definitely trying to push you in the direction of getting Evil Queen, and hopefully you've taken some of my advice. Hopefully you've saved some gems. Hopefully you were able to take advantage of the double gear stuff that's still happening right now, or the double tokens that we had last week. And we can talk about the rare bundles. If you're interested in some rare bundles, they're here, $50, or you can actually pick up $1 per drop of Winnie the Pooh here, and you get some other Force Friends too. But you're mainly getting Winnie the Pooh. Did they make Baloo? Did I not see it? Did they make Baloo a Force creature now? Because he wasn't before, but and he's still not. So that's like, he's a bear, and you would think he's a forest creature, but not really. So anyway, hopefully you've been able to make some headway in some of those events. And I realized that you can only work on who you were able to work on. And I think if you're asking me to prioritize who I would go for first, I think it's obviously got to be your forest creatures. As I've talked about before, because you're gonna get because Robin Hood and Sheriff of Nottingham are integral for the Maleficent event. If you haven't got those already, if you have got those, that just puts you that much further ahead of the game. Eeyore, who I talked about who I was gearing for double drops, obviously you need him to get Tigger, and then Mordu, who I'm becoming, who's still kind of he's a very hard tank to play with, but he's just so necessary to get you through those upper echelons of the Tigger event, especially if you need Tigger. Taking more, I think if you're asking me who's worse to take to Gear 9, a Dwarf or Mordu, obviously there's some value in taking Doc to Gear 9, just because he is a Summoner Chosen. But anyone beside that, I'm probably going to take Mordu before I take any of them, because none of them are tanks, and Mordu just has so much health, and if you can get him going and you can get him geared right, there really is some value in Mordu in that Tigger event. So, and obviously where we are in the game right now, being that you don't need Tier 9 dwarfs for anything, and you will need, and you do need Tier 9 Mordu. You do need Tier 9 Mordu, so let's not forget that. But so, in the later stages of the Inferno event, you're gonna get value out of having a Tier 9 Mordu. Just be aware of that. And then Sven, what can you say about Sven? Sven is a great character. He does crits. He's very good, and once again, you're gonna get value out of having a Tier 9 Sven in the Ascension. So I would probably start with the Force creatures. I would probably prioritize the Force creatures. I would probably prioritize, if you've not been prioritizing the forest creatures. I just say, if you're at a stopping point, if you're at a point where you can figure out what you need to redo, it's forest creatures. After that, in terms of what you need for Evil Queen, then I think it becomes Captain Lightyear. I think it becomes your Interstellar, because Gantu and Stitch are going to help you with the coastal conflict for the Speedstones, and then Calhoun is a member of the Wreck-It Ralph, so you're getting two birds with one stone, as we talked about before. And this is all stuff that I've talked about before, and I don't want to rehash it. I want to try to keep this video under 12 minutes here. So, if you have any questions, just let me know. Just let me know, hey, what do you think? Here's where I am. Here's where I'm going. What should I do next? And, it's pretty elementary, I suspect. But I do know there's a lot of challenges. With this account, obviously, I'm still going for Maleficent first. And then after Maleficent, then we'll start looking into what's going to happen after that. But anyway, I hope you have a good day. I hope, I hope this is an encouragement. Please take advantage of the ad chest here, because they're here for a purpose. They're here to help, monetize this game and keep this game going, but also to give you a little something to incentivize you to keep playing the game. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back later. Have a good one. We'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye.